Hi, welcome to What's Cooking with Rochelle, and today we are making a traditional Southern dish, shrimp and grits. Yum! Who doesn't love shrimp and grits, right? If you've never had grits and you're from the West Coast, give them a try and see if you like it. I think you just might like it. It's a porridge type base and it can be sweet or savory, so you could have it for breakfast or dinner, just like polenta in Italian, and obviously other cultures have it like cream of wheat and things like that. So, shall we get started? This is easy. I think you're gonna love it. The first thing is we're going to put a pot on our stove and get it to a medium heat. Into the pot, we are going to be adding 1 cup of whole milk. If you only have 2% or you want to cut some of the fat out of the grits, you could do that. It's just not going to be quite as creamy. And we are also using chicken stock, 1 1/4 cups of chicken stock. Again, if you want to substitute this to make it pescatarian, use a vegetable stock instead, okay? So let's get these two in our stove. All right, the last ingredient to add to our base of our grits is butter. And you can use 2 or 3 tablespoons of butter. Again, if you want to make it vegan, use ghee. Okay, and we're going to save the rest of that butter for our shrimp. We have to bring that up to a low boil, and then we are going to add 2/3 of a cup of white grits. There are lots of different kinds of grits on the market, so look at the package of your grits. If it's instant grits, that's okay. Please adjust the liquid based on what the package of grits that you buy require for liquid to make it an awesome drink. Okay. Okay, so our grits, because of the consistency of them, are going to take about 10 to 15 minutes to cook. Again, depending on what kind of grits and the denseness of which grit you're using, please follow the package as far as the recommended amount of time to cook. So we are going to go ahead and switch burners while our grits are combining, and we're going to get started with the shrimp that are going to go on top of our creamy, wonderful grits. Okay, so we have a skillet that we've put onto the stove now. Again, you're going to heat that skillet up, and then we're going to be adding the butter to cook all of our ingredients pretty quickly together. Please make sure to give your grits a quick stir every couple of minutes while we're doing this so that you don't get any lumps. We don't like lumps. Okay, that was about a 1/4 cup of finely diced white onion. You can use yellow onion as well. In this recipe, I don't recommend red onion. We're going to be seasoning our shrimp and that. So what I'm going to be adding to this is salt and pepper to taste and a little bit of Cajun seasoning as well. Okay, so I am letting my onions caramelize, and to my onions, I am going to add the shrimp and the cherry tomatoes at the same time. You can see I have cut my cherry tomatoes in half, and I have already taken off the shell of the shrimp, and they are already deveined as well. I don't know if you guys can hear our grits bubbling away, but they are cooking. If you time this right, in about 15 minutes, you are going to have an amazing shrimp and grits dinner that you will be pleased to serve, not only to yourself, but to anybody else. The last ingredient to add to our grits is going to be some cheddar cheese. If you would rather use a white cheese instead, please feel free. If you use a saltier cheese, you might want to cut the salt down that's in your grits. But you are going to want to taste and season, salt and pepper those to your liking as always. Okay, so we're going to stir in our cheese to our grits. Lusciousness. Now I recommend finishing off with just a little bit more butters. And our shrimp are ready. Okay, so I'm going to add just a little bit more butter. Make them creamier. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get the grits plated with our shrimp, and then we can dig in. All right, what can I say? Does this not look amazing? It smells amazing. These grits are wonderful and creamy. The shrimp are flavorful. Let's see if we can get a bite of everything. So good. The recipe that I made would serve 3 people. So we had 22 shrimp, and we had 2/3 a cup of grits, and that should easily serve 3 people. As you can see, this is plenty of food for an entree. I appreciate you watching. Hope you've enjoyed shrimp with grits in our Southern classic dish here today. We made it pescatarian with no bacon, and it is amazing. I look forward to seeing you on the next episode of What's Cooking with Rochelle. Bye for now.